I want to show you a very interesting and fun technique that can be applied to an existing wood stain color. It's called Faux Applique. There's a couple simple tools that we use, things you'll find around the home, something that you can add so much interest to a otherwise simple and maybe even kind of boring tabletop. Here are the materials you will need to complete this project. In this example, I used one application of polyurethane on top of that. Once that's dried, I found some tools from a local art store. Pick out your favorite stamps that you may like. The second thing is pick out cardstock. Typically heavy cardstock works better. A lot of different interests, so shapes and sizes, and I found one that I've got holes in. I found another that I tore out of a magazine. I've ripped some of the ears off again to add a little more interest to it. What we're going to do is a technique we call dry brushing to create that faux applique look. I've taken a simple, inexpensive brush. I apply a dark ebony stain to the brush, blot off most of the excess. Determine exactly where I want that cardstock to be. Apply it, just hold it with your hand, and again, moving in the direction of the grain, outline around the cardstock. Don't worry about getting too much, don't worry about messing up, but do make sure that all of the little details and features that you want to include, you brush over. After that, remove it, and now you can see the detail. So to blend that and create a shadowing effect, simply wipe away from the cardstock, just like that. And the wiping stain, or the glaze, the antiquing glaze, leaves just enough of a staining effect that it looks like a shadow. So we'll try another one to show you the interest with the ears that have been torn off. Again, dip the brush in the glaze or the wiping stain, brush off the excess, position the stock, and apply the glaze. Make sure that you detail all the crevices and all the little markings of the card that you want to. Remove the stock. Take the cloth, again, wipe away from the cardstock, and it creates the shadowing effect. The nice thing about this is if you don't like the position, you mess up, it's not a problem. You simply wipe it off, start again. So once we're happy with the shadowing effect, I'll pick out what appropriate stamp I want to try. So using a stamp ink pad, I'm going to apply the musical notes as an example to this cardstock. Position, press, and remove. So on the other one, let's try something with some wording. Position, apply, give it a little bit of pressure, remove. And since I have a little bit of a gap there, I want to add another detail, so I'll find another stamp. Position, and remove. Also with the ink pad, if we don't like what we have, we can take steel wool, remove that, start over again. So it's very foolproof, very simple to do. Remember to always apply a final coat of polyurethane as the final top coat.